50-year-old Walter Ray Williams Jr. won the very first event of the season, the Motor City Open, and never looked back. He would make 5 appearances on television this season and would also capture the 8th major of his Hall of Fame career, taking down Chris Barnes at the USBC Masters. And Walter Ray, tied with Bill O'Neill and Mike Scroggins right now atop the Player of the Year points race. Mike Scroggins must win this match to earn the honor. If not, the first tiebreaker. The PBA points list is heavily in favor of Walter Ray Williams Jr., and it'll be the 50-year-old winning Player of the Year honors. We begin our title match. Pete Weber seeking tour title number 35 versus Mike Scroggins. Weber opens up with the strike. Time now for the intro of your number 1 seed.
He is an 8-time winner on the PBA Tour, including major wins at the 2005 USBC Masters and the 2009 US Open. From Amarillo, Texas, please welcome Mike Scroggins.
And Rob, I spoke with Mike about an hour and a half, well, about 2 hours ago. I said, how did you sleep last night? He said, honestly, he said, I got about 2 hours of sleep. I couldn't sleep at all. I tossed and turned. I thought about every different scenario. He goes, can't you tell by the bags under my eyes, Randy?
Scroggy leaves the 7-pin on his first effort.
Boy, it was a nice shot, too. You know, typically for Mike Scroggins, he gets off to a nice start. First 2 or 3 shots are usually all in the pocket, and then he starts to get a little loose.
He averaged a 244 yesterday on this Dick Weber oil pattern, easily the best of today's 5 finalists. That's why he picked it as the number 1 seed. He gets to pick what oil pattern he wants to bowl in.
Hey, spare.
Take spare of the spare. He won the 2008 Dick Weber Open on this oil pattern, and Weber with the strike, Scroggins with the spare through 1. Time now to look at our bear breakdown. Weber, 34 tour titles. Scroggins with 8. Pete Weber, only Walter Ray Williams Jr. has more career earnings than PDW.
That's a lot of cash. I'm going to try to hit up one of these guys for a loan after the show.
First strike with the title match for Scroggins. And Randy, all week coming in, the conversation was about Player of the Year, and it was more Walter Ray Williams Jr. and Bill O'Neill because they were tied atop, and it was in, oh, by the way, Mike Scroggins, if he wins and nobody else gets higher than second, you know, he might get a chance. Scroggins just kind of kept working his way up the ladder through the week, and suddenly he became the storyline. Walter Ray Williams Jr. finishing 6th, just missing the TV show. Scroggins now 1 win away from the title, but he has to get through PDW first.
Pete Weber made a ball change to start this championship match. So far, so good.
Head on over to PBA.com. Check out Extra Frame, the PBA's online video subscription service. It features hours of live competition that you can't see anywhere else. Other features include interviews, archived ESPN telecasts, and the new 39x60 highlight show. All that for just $7.99 a month. Sign up today over at PBA.com. Weber, perfect through 2 in our title match.
I told you he was going to be tough and he was going to bring it this title match. Mike Scroggins is going to have to bowl his A game to have any shot at taking down Pete Weber.
This one will not be gifted to Scroggins. Weber, a 233 in the last match. 7 strikes in that one, including 4 in a row, 6 through 9. Scroggins, bottom of the 3rd. Off a strike.
Well, this ball never gets all the way up to the 1-2 pocket. Mike Scroggins now has to fight his way through not only the nerves, but the pressure that Pete Weber has applied early.
The 3-5-6. Well played by Scroggy. Time now for our one-a-day fan question of the day, brought to you by One-A-Day. And the more of what matters to you question goes to us. Could you tell us your surprises, disappointments, and feel-good stories for the season? I'd like to thank A.J. Collins from Oakley, California for that one. And boy, I mean, this tour was just loaded with great stories this season.
There was a lot of really feel-good stories. I think my best feel-good story would have to be Kelly Kulick and Brian Zizek.
And don't forget what Tom Smallwood did. All three of those.
I know.
But Kelly's was really special. I agree with you. Scroggins can't get the drop. Any disappointments for you?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a letdown for Wes Malott not winning this season, and also for Chris Barnes not winning this season. Biggest surprises, I think, is probably how many one-time winners we had.
Yeah.
Michael Fagan, Bill O'Neill. And it's not surprising
Anthony
that...
McCaws, all those guys.
Not surprising that they won. It's just the number of first-time winners.
And we touched on one guy. Bill O'Neill had a wonderful season. Again, he will conclude the season tied for points on the Player of the Year point list. But again, the tiebreaker will go to Walter A. Williams Jr. if Mike Scroggins can't win here. And he is in the early 21-pin hole. And Weber hasn't even bowled yet in the fourth. PDW looking for an opening ham bone in the title match.
What about Rob? Where's Rob's, Pete? There it is. God love you.
He doesn't even have to talk to me. We just
No.
we just communicate through hand gestures.
Yeah, that's right, baby. I'm on it now.
Did he pull a Babe Ruth?
I was just thinking the same thing, man. Unreal. This is good stuff. PDW at his finest.
Yahtzee!
Take that one.
A double chop from PDW and his wife Tracy. Really enjoying this one.
Boy, and if you're Mike Scroggs, you got to be asking yourself, what have I gotten myself into? Where has this guy been for the last 3 years? Well, halfway through, Pete Weber looks like he's back.
I mean, Scroggins is in a bar fight and he's got no backup.
Cameraman's.
And Weber has got all his buddies just jumping on Scroggy right now.